Hi, everybody. It is Thursday, April 20th. I am in Orlando, Florida, getting ready in a little while to hook up with Denny Tedesco. We went out and had breakfast today and caught up. Haven't seen each other in a while. Heading to the Florida Film Festival for the screening of The Immediate Family, and I'm going to do the Q&A with Denny. And then tomorrow morning I head to the airport and fly to Austin for a one-off with Lyle. Love it on Saturday, and then come home early, crack of dawn Sunday morning. I think my flight home is at 7:15 in the morning, so at least give me a full day at home. Um, it was really fun doing the hang with Greg Bissonette. We cut three tracks that day that are just killer, really good. God, I love playing with Greg. He's such a brilliant drummer and just the most fun. He's just one of the true characters I know, and I just love every chance we get to play together. So that was cool. I'm going to try to do as many of those as I possibly can with as many, hook up with as many players as I can and have them tell their story, how this all came about, their careers and the journeys they've been on, because it really helps. It helps tie us all together, I believe, because everybody's been on different but similar journeys. And sometimes, like when you're at the beginning of yours and you're talking to somebody later or towards at the end of theirs, it can be a little more reassuring to know that they went down the same roads, because this can always be frustrating, to say the least. So I'm going to do a little bit of music for you right now, and then I'm going to head off and film festival the rest of the day away. And we're going to maybe try to see another movie or two, see some other people's work here, which is really fun. So and just before I left to come here, got that pipe fixed, and then I replanted that whole area, so you can't tell anything happened at this point. I'm so relieved, because I had done so much work there and then had to, tearing it all up again like that was really sucked. But it looks good. I'm very proud. It's a job well done. So today I'm going to go back in the Wayback Machine again to 1973 for an album that I did with an artist named Laurie, Kaye, Cohen. And the album's called Under the Skunk. And I don't know where the title came from, but it was released on Playboy Records back in '73. I've been looking up, trying to find like Wikipedia or anything, and I cannot find any information on Laurie Kaye Cohen. So if anybody does happen to come up with anything, shoot it maybe on the video, and let me know, because I'd be curious. A great lineup of musicians on this project. I shared some of the bass duties with the great Larry Knechtel on this, who's was one of my favorite keyboard players to work with. But he also did some bass. I think he played bass on Mr. Tambourine Man or one of those, and he played piano on Bridge Over Troubled Water. I mean, he was one of the great Wrecking Crew guys. We have Jim Gordon, who just passed recently, on drums. Guitars on this is Art Munson, Dean Parks, and Mike Dacey. Keyboards are Knechtel and Mike Melvoin. Flute is Jim Horn. And then the horn section is Don Menza, Lou McCrary, Ollie Mitchell, Paul Hubenon, Plaz Johnson, Dick Hyde, Warren Looning, and Jim Horn again on that. The fiddle on this is John Hartford and Billy Armstrong. Percussion is Gary Coleman. And the incredible background section on this is Clyde King, Vanetta Fields, and Shirley Matthews. It was produced by Jay Center and arranged by Mike Melvoin and conducted by Mike Melvoin and engineered by Buck Herring. Now, Buck Herring, when we did, like with Jay Center, that's when we did I Am Woman. Buck Herring engineered I Am Woman and lots of stuff. And Buck Herring was married to Annie Herring, who was kind of the leader of the second chapter of Acts, who I've featured a number of times. And we recorded this at SunWest Studios, which was aptly named since it was right near the corner of Sunset and Western Studios. Let me figure that one out here. But I'm going to play a few tracks from it because it's really interesting. I had not heard this since we did it. And listening to it, I just went, oh, this is great. I mean, there's like tastes of Dr. John, all kinds of stuff going on. And Laurie Kaye's arrangements and voice and writing, because he wrote all the material in it. So here's one called "Ain't Nobody Ever Satisfied with a Dream." This is Laurie K. Cohen. Here we go.
Here I am on the road again, thinking about being home. Looking forward to see where I've been, looking backwards to see where I'm going. Ain't going nowhere. Good enough for me. Nobody satisfied with a dream. Ain't nobody ever satisfied with a dream. Got a good woman sitting with our kid at home. Had a son on the run and hanging out at home. A bag full of happiness could be enough.
I love playing with you.
We could do some stuff. Where's it all going nowhere? Enough for me. Nobody satisfied with a dream. Ain't nobody ever satisfied with a dream. Rocking up the rock beaches, hit the boat on the motorcycle. Trying to get a sip from the holy grail, of the holy water of this grave. Will I ever be free? If I think that the world is gonna give a little to me. Off the road, leaning back in my easy chair, with a house full of women talking in my ear. Grab my walking stick, my dog out the street, and the road is laughing freedom beneath my feet. Ain't going nowhere. Got nothing for me. Nobody satisfied with a dream. Ain't nobody ever satisfied with a dream. Ain't nobody ever satisfied with a dream. No, 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 with a dream.
Pretty cool. Really different. Here's one called Boogie. And we got some Boogie from Laurie K. Cohen. Here we go.
What can you do when you're young but you're old, and life seems to have left you alone in the cold? When you've been through your phone book and no one's around, and you wake up at dawn to the best pattern sound. Hooray! Boogie till you're tired of what you can't get it up, and it's bringing you down, and you scream, but it's sad, cause no one's around. You got to boogie, you got to boogie, yeah, yeah. It's boogie, yeah, the boogie sound. Boogie, boogie till you're tired of what you can. I've been running away, and the games I've been playing ain't really been playing. When yourself makes you sick, and you run out of tricks, get your hand what I say, and don't you know what I say, but you get till you're tired of what you can.
Perky little thing there, perky. What we got here? This is one called "Would You Like to Make a New Friend Today?" And won't you be my neighbor? Here we go.
Would you like to make a new friend today? Would you, babe, talk to a stranger? Would you like to make a new friend today? I'm just a lonely boy, and you could change it. Been sitting on this corner with a sign that says LA, and your backpack says that you are traveling too. How are you today? Would you like to come and play? They say there's gold in them there hills in California. Would you like to make a new friend today? Would you, babe, talk to a stranger? Would you like to make a new friend today? I'm just a lonely boy, and you could change it. The reason I got on the road, I knew you'd be here too. Ain't it strange how fate brought us together? I'll be getting on today. Would you like to come my way? Put your road in mountains, find the gold in California. We could set up house on the San Diego's too, having marshmallows and peanuts and some little children too. You could join the DAR while I drive a cable car, eat Barcelona, Frisco, Bologna. Then it's Los Angeles, where it's anything you please. Orchards of orange, Julius trees, silver dollars in the breeze. It would be so good if you only say you could. I wish you would. I wish you could. I wish you would. You like to make a new friend today? Would you, babe, talk to a stranger? Would you like to make a new friend today? Would you, babe, talk to a stranger? Would you like to make a new friend today? Would you, babe, talk to a stranger? Would you like to make a new friend today?
mean, it's really interesting arrangements and interesting tunes. I mean, it's so much fun to get into the Wayback Machine and rediscover things that I haven't heard in 50 years. Amazing. So here's one last tune. This is called Don't Cry, and this is all from the album Under the Skunk. The only skunk I know is Jeff Baxter. I don't want to get too kinky here, so here we go.
Looking mighty long, and the swan is singing your old song. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. All the heroes of your boyhood died. Even daddy's just another guy. But don't cry, don't cry.
Might be Mike Dacey. He always did all kinds of really quirky guitar things.
Take the changes as they're going down. Gonna tell you what is come and gone. So don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. When all the silver summers you'll be in together. There's some room alone, there's no use kidding. Ain't no sense in growing old before your time. Ain't no sense of drown yourself in the devil's way. Changes as they're going down. 1984 is come and gone. So don't cry, don't cry. It's a miracle to be alive, learning how to cope with all the jive. So don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
So that's Laurie Kaye Cohen, Under the Skunk, from 1973. Like I said, I just love rediscovering these little gems from the past that I completely forgot about. But fun to visit. It's also just fun to hear all the great players on these things. I did so many sessions with the great Jim Gordon before tragedy befell his life. It was always a treat to play with him. And just, and I look back, God, I've been playing with Dean Parks for a long time. I mean, this is 73, and we already had a bunch of albums together under our belts, and we're still working to this day. So I feel really fortunate on that level. So I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to take care of a few things around the room here, and then I am going to meet up with Denny and head off to the film festival. I haven't seen the movie in ages. So it's going to be fun to see what little tweaking they've done, and then do the Q&A afterwards and see what the response is like. We're getting close to being able to get this thing out there for general consumption. Because I'm really anxious for everybody to get a chance to see it, because Denny did a remarkable job on this film. And it's still shocking to me that there was a movie made about us. I don't, whatever. So take good care. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll make some more discoveries, and we'll take it from there. So, okay, bye-bye.